Hello, you guys. I feel like I did the millennial pause thing for a minute. I was like, am I on screen? Am I here? Welcome to the summer series on VEEPs. This is show 2, and I'm coming at you from my kitchen. I told you last week I'm kind of moving offices, studios, so I'm in transition, but this is what's great is last week you had, my old studio. Now you have my kitchen. Next show, my new little office studio is going to be all set up. So you'll have a new background for show 3 as well. Okay, so we're going to start the show today with a little sing-along. Which I know is probably kind of weird because I can't really hear you guys singing along, but I don't know. It feels good to sing. This is the only thing I'm going to ask of you. But your part that you're going to sing, if you were at last week's show or if you know my music, you probably know this song. So you can sing along with. Singing makes you feel so good. Okay, so here's your part. I'm going to sing from dark to light, from winter to summer. So you're just going to sing the part that goes from winter to summer every time I sing from dark to light, from winter to summer. Okay, so that's how we'll open up our show together today. This song is kind of about how if you're having a bad time or a bad day, if you just give it an hour, give it a few minutes, give it a day, something happens to turn things around. So sometimes you just have to kind of wait it out and your mood will shift. So if you've had a bad Friday morning, I hope you haven't, maybe this show will help you shift into a more excited, positive state of mind. Okay, here we go. If your money runs out, if your lover runs away, if you find yourself crying at the start of the day, you gotta touch one toe to the cold wood floor. You gotta try a few steps though your legs are sore. And suddenly the sound of angels all around, lost and then found within the hour. From dark to light, from winter to summer. Sometimes I look in the mirror and stare at my face. Just a mess of missed marks all over the place. Just a stack of papers and a carrot chase. Just another number in the human race. But then I smell the coffee, I crave a shower. I think I'd like to stay at least another hour. And suddenly the sound of angels all around, lost and then found within the hour. From dark to light, from winter to summer. Oh, I had a dream last night of an empty drawer. I used to want a bunch of stuff, but I don't care anymore. I wanna be like my dream, clean and clear. I wanna act out love instead of fear. I wanna solve puzzle of my bad brain waves. Why do we grow so tall just to crumble and fade? Why do I reach so high just to look down and dive? I'll make a list of reasons to stay alive. And suddenly the sound of angels all around, lost and then found within the hour. From dark to light, from winter to summer, from dark to light, from winter to summer, from dark to light, from winter to summer, from dark to light, from winter to summer. Okay, you guys, were you singing? I couldn't hear you, but I was trusting that you were singing. Or maybe you're on this live from like work and you're in an office and you can't sing too loud. Maybe you were whisper singing. Okay, looks like all of you have entered the chat, enjoying the acoustics of the kitchen. Great. Yeah. This is a good spot for me and writing. A lot of times I sit here with my coffee and try little things out. So this is a good spot energetically, I feel. Okay, I feel like if you were here last week, you kind of know what we're doing here today. I'm gonna sing some different songs. Some of them were requests from Instagram. I'm gonna sing some of you guys' favorite songs. I'm gonna sing, of course, a couple songs from Walking Dead and all that. And then I'm gonna share with you progress on my new album. I'm gonna share with you some updates as well as little snippets, secret snippets. Please don't record them and put them on the internet. I'm trusting you. You guys are my trusted, like, super fans. Anyway, but I'm gonna share with you some snippets of some new recordings, so that's gonna be really fun. So yeah, one person said, I forgot, girly, sorry I'm late. Don't worry, because you can view this show after. So if you want to see the beginning of the song, if you came in midway, you can always go back later and watch the show. So that's one cool thing about these lives. You know what I might do? Feels like I'm floating with the world down below. Instead of walking on the sidewalk, I'm going with the flow. Instead of metal and hard lines, there is heaven and earth. And baby, I still got bruises, but they don't seem to hurt. And I don't wanna waste another day. Have you got room for my suitcase? So baby, call me over, beg another day. Have you got room for my suitcase? Oh baby, call me over. Beg me to stay and I'll never leave L.A. Through the haze of the smog, and the smoke is a pink sunset. And tattooed on my body is our winning bet. And as the city sky darkens, I'm headed to your house. If there is such thing as true love, we got it all figured out. And I don't wanna waste another day. Have you got room for my suitcase? Oh baby, call me over. Beg me to stay and I'll never leave L.A. Leave L.A. Never leave L.A. Yay! Okay, just catching up with some of your little comments. Awesome. Just a little reminder, there's definitely time for Q&A at the end of the show, so be thinking of your questions. Any questions you might have or anything you want to share. Okay, we're gonna go to one of my most requested songs that I sang in Walking Dead. I sang it last week too. I kind of learned a new little version for it that's fun. So, because in the show I played it on the piano. I think you know what song this is. It's unclear now what we intend. We're alone in our own worlds, and you don't wanna be my boyfriend, and I don't wanna be your girl, and that's a relief. And we'll drink up our grief and pine for summer, and we'll buy a bearded shotgun, and we'll lay in the lawn, and we'll be good. Now I'm laughing at my boredom and my string of failed attempts, 'cause you think that it's important, and I welcome the sentiment, and we talk on the phone at night until it's daylight, and I feel clever, and I hear the slow in your speech. Yeah, you're half asleep. Say goodnight. Oh, 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 Now I've got friendships to mend, and I'm selfishly dispossessed, 'cause you don't wanna be my boyfriend, and that's probably for the best, 'cause that gets messy, and you will hurt me, or I'll disappear. So we will drink beer all day, and our guards will give way, and we'll be good, and we'll be good. Yay! Okay. Someone actually, I've been doing these lyric sheets. You can pick out whatever song you want, whatever your favorite song is, and get like these like handwritten lyric sheets. And someone last week requested Married, and I hadn't played that song in so long, but it used to be one of my favorite songs to sing live because I loved like the drums coming in. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna sing that one next week. It's a very romantic song. Okay, we'll see if hopefully I won't mess up, but it's all fun anyway. Nobody likes us at this party, nobody likes us on this couch. We can't stop eating the candy, we can't stop making out. The girl in the corner knows the story about the first night we met. She keeps asking, weren't you together yet? And I've got my hands in your heart, you got your hands in my hair. I don't know these people, let them stare. And I've got you wrapped around my finger, you've got me wrapped up in your chest. We keep whispering, weren't we together yet? And should we get married tonight, once we've drank up the wine? Would you marry me and always be mine? It's such a nice night in Brooklyn, and we shouldn't be alone. Let's get married, baby, married and go home. And the moon could be our witness, North 5th Street, the aisle. And when we kiss the stars, we'll cheer and cry and smile. Oh, our friends will feel left out, and our parents had no warning, but we'll call them with the good news in the morning. So let's get married tonight, once we've drank up the wine. Would you marry me and always be mine? It's such a nice night in Brooklyn, and we shouldn't be alone. Let's get married, baby, married and go home. Oh, I don't really want to be at this party anymore. They're running out of jelly beans and there's no wine left to pour. Oh, we don't want to be at this party anymore. Make up lies and say goodbyes and meet me at the door. And let's get married tonight, once we've drank up the wine. Would you marry me and always be mine? It's such a nice night in Brooklyn, and we shouldn't be alone. Let's get married, baby, married and go home. Let's get married, baby, married and go home. is based on a true story where I went to a party in Brooklyn and met a guy and thought he was so cool and hung out with him and didn't talk to anyone else at the party and ate the candy. We didn't get married though. I didn't marry him. Okay, let's see what is next. I'm reading your I Want Candy. I always love candy. I always love jelly beans, Sour Patch Kids, all that stuff. I love that stuff. Okay. We're gonna do a little Omaha Hotel. Well, the flood took the town, the fire took the bank. No one has the money to recover what sank. Rusted out trucks, big heaps of metal. I'm sure this place was greener when I was little. Straight from the airport to fire and fury, but always loved the part where we pray to Mary. I'm searching the back for the faces like mine. Now there's one less face to find. Omaha Hotel, where I spent the night. I watched the bugs fly around in the parking lot. I couldn't catch a wink, sleeping in my blue jeans. Tears in a church kinda kill my dreams. I stepped away for a minute to get myself together. Watch them turn into soil with the turning of the weather. All at once, there were no more chances. I wish we could have caught up under better circumstances. Well, I missed your babies, missed the wedding with the wrinkles on our face. Nostalgia is setting in. Omaha Hotel, where I spent the night. I watched the bugs fly around in the parking lot. I couldn't catch a wink, sleeping in my blue jeans. Tears in a church kinda kill my dreams. I stepped away for a minute, sat on the steps. I stepped away for a few years. I straightened my dress. If I said I regret leaving, I'd be lying. Just wanna live my life, and this place is dying, dying. Omaha Hotel, where I spent the night. I watched the bugs fly around in the parking lot. I couldn't catch a wink, sleeping in my blue jeans. Tears in a church kinda kill my dreams. Oh, 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 well, the flood took the town, the fire took the bank, and no one has the money to recover what sank. Okay, resume chat. I want to see. Oh, good. It's probably one of my favorite songs to sing. It's like, it makes me think about how, like, have you ever, like, been back to your old elementary school or your old high school or just anywhere from someplace you used to go to a lot as a little kid, and then you're like, huh, like you feel bigger than everything, you know not that I felt like bigger than my hometown or something like that, but like things just feel a little off somehow. You're like, oh, I don't quite fit in the same way. Like this elementary school used to seem so huge, and I remembered it a very specific way, and then you go back and you're like, now I'm bigger and I'm different, and it's kind of like you go back to like your hometown and you're like, I remember all these things, but they relate to me in this slightly different way, but yet they also seem so familiar and homey. But yeah, like I'm different. Like my physical body's different. My brain's a little different now. But it's nice to revisit your home. It's nice to revisit your old school or people that you knew growing up. So I don't know, something about that song feels really nice to share with you guys. Because even if you still live in the town you grew up in, there's those moments, right? Like you go back to your elementary school or something and you're like, I'm bigger now than the little cubbies where we used to put our bags and our coats, you know? Okay. Thought I'd sing Hold On again. I know you guys always ask for that one. It is such a beautiful song, and I'm such a Tom Waits fan. Okay. They hung a sign up in our town. If you live it up, you won't live it down. So she left him on a Rio sun, just like a bullet leaves a gun. With charcoal eyes and Monroe hips, she went and took the California trip. Well, the moon was gold and her hair like wind. Said, don't look back now, just to come on, Jim. You gotta hold on, hold on. You gotta hold on, take my hand. I'm standing right here, you gotta hold on. Well, he gave her a dime store watch and a ring made from a spoon. Everyone's looking for someone to blame. If you share my bed, you share my name. Go ahead and call the cops. You don't meet nice girls in coffee shops. Well, she said, maybe I still love you. Sometimes there's nothing left to do. You gotta hold on, hold on. You gotta hold on, take my hand. I'm standing right here, you gotta hold on. Oh, you gotta hold on, hold on. You gotta hold on, take my hand. I'm standing right here, you gotta hold on. All right, you guys. I thought I'd play a new song. I mean, it's not new if you guys, I feel like a lot of you who were here last week. So it's not new for those of you who have been at the show, but it's still pretty new. Like I haven't even recorded it yet. But if you are new here, this is a song I wrote for my ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend. Her name is Serena. I know that because I found her online, like one does. Don't recommend it, but Anyway, my ex-boyfriend lives right next door. So I was bound to find out that he had a new girlfriend. And her name's Serena. She seems very kind, very sweet. I don't know anything about her except for that I saw her Instagram. Anyway, this is a song for Serena, just kind of letting her know what she's in for with her new boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend. Okay, here we go. Oh, Serena, only 24, moved to Hollywood, ended up next door with my ex-lover. In the bed I bought, in the sheets I picked out, taking pictures of my dog. And it's a tough pill when you're 39 to learn the love I trusted is no longer mine, and the lies he tells are not the truth I seek. Oh, he was asking me for babies just last week. And so, Serena, a cliche L.A. warning from the window where I saw you yesterday morning. He got a little cachet, now he is 40 and balding, and you're the shiny new pawn in a game he's controlling. But he can't keep this up, and neither can you without my presence. What will you two talk about when I'm not his obsession? No, he can't keep this up, and you deserve so much more. Save yourself and your career and run straight for the door. Oh, Serena, I just want better for you. Oh, Serena, I wish you love and patience. Hope you don't mind racist jokes directed at Asians. When he's road raging, may you stay calm and clear-headed. If you speak your mind, he's sure to leave you indebted. And it's a true story. He'll say you do too much crying. He'll say you ruined his dinner when your father was dying. Oh, it's a roller coaster. Sometimes you're high at the top, but I'm too old for this shit. I wanna get off, so you kids have fun. That's me yelling to them right here. You kids have fun. Finally, Serena, temper your hopes of it lasting. He's a wannabe actor who got into casting. A power trip, a starving, hungry ego, and all the sleeping pills have really fucked his libido. So he can't keep it up, and neither can you without my presence. What will you two talk about when I'm not his obsession? No, he can't keep it up, and you deserve so much more. Save yourself and your career and run straight for the door. Don't give 3 years to a narcissist who will waste your time, break your heart, then throw you out for sure. Oh, Serena, I just want better for you. Poor Serena, I want better for me too. Okay, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Still haven't recorded that song, so that kind of leads me to, I think now's a good time to do some sort of album updates. So if you guys have any questions, be thinking of them. There's a little bit of a delay, so if you add them to the chat box, I can see your questions. But I thought next I would sing you what I recently wrote, and then I'm going to play you how it sounded once I recorded it. So it's a very new song, so hopefully you'll get the idea. it's going to be kind of the intro to the album, so you'll see it's a very short song. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Casey Musgraves, but she's one of my favorite artists. And she has this song, I think it's called Mother, but it's kind of just like, it's a short song essentially. So that's kind of what this is. There's definitely like a beginning, middle, end, but I thought it would be a great way to sort of like intro the next group of songs. So it's called Still Here. Thank God I'm still here. Okay, so that's just how I wrote it, just me on guitar. And then here's what we came up with, like recording it, okay? So this is kind of fun because you get to see like the progression from me having a little idea and then putting it with cool sounds, cool music. Okay, here we go. Thank God I'm still here. Yay! Okay, so you can see I changed the key a little lower so that it would be kind of like a warmer sound than what I just played for you here. And then we use this like cool copper mic. And then the drums you hear are really just program drums. So, but I'm gonna go back in and record real drums. So this is still just like early stages, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of share with you the progression. Okay, I'm gonna go in the chat here now and see what questions you guys came up with. Oh, you guys are saying such nice things. That is so nice. Wow. Okay, let's look for questions. Will this song be on your new album? I'm not sure if you're talking about Serena or if you're talking about Still Here, but yes, both of them will definitely be on my next album. I might release like an EP first, and then I'm not sure which of them will. Probably Serena will be on the first group of songs. Still Hill probably won't be until the album. Have you had any thoughts on album cover art, or will that come way later? I do have lots of ideas about cover art. I don't really want to share them yet because what happens a lot of time is I have a whole idea for album art. Maybe I even put together a photo shoot, and then I'm looking through the photos. I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, this is the photo. This is what it should be. Kind of what happened with Swim Team. I don't even remember what my idea was. But me and the photographer just happened to try this thing where I was looking through a glass of water, and we had seen like something similar online that was like inspirational, and we were just like, wow, this shot is so cool. Like, this is it. This encapsulates everything. So the concept of this shoot, like what I thought would be like the master shot, ended up being different for the album cover. Same thing with supporting character. Originally, I really wanted I wanted it to just be like a mountain. Like, that was my whole idea, was that I wanted just like a really big like mountain, like Colorado mountain kind of vibe. And me and the photographer started working on stuff, and then it ended up being like, we got the point across. The idea being that I was really, really tiny. Like, it was supposed to be like big mountains and me very, very tiny. But the shot that we found that we loved, which you know from supporting character, is it's just blue sky, and it's actually flat, but then I'm just like in the middle, kind of tiny, looking down. But we still used a lot of those mountain shots in the imagery for other parts. Like, not the master artwork, but you know, like if you got like my postcards from that album, or even if you looked at the back of the album, you see some of the mountains and stuff. So I almost don't want to say, because I kind of like to see how things shift. Like, I have an idea and I have a plan of what it looks like, but I'm open to being like, oh my gosh, no, it's obviously this image right here. Okay, I'm gonna look for some more, Zoom chat. Oh, here we go. How many songs will be on your new album? I think a lot. It's gonna be, I have 10 for sure, but I'm still collecting, and so I think it's gonna be more like 12 to 15 songs is the plan. Um, let's see. I'm working on a drawing of you. If I Insta it when it's done, what are the chances you'll see it? I'll probably see it if you tag me. Instagram always sends me little notifications if it's, I think that's when people tag me. Like, there's a little heart, and it'll say, like, oh, this many people tagged you, and sometimes I'll click through. So I'll probably see it. Just tag me at Emmy Kinney. Are there going to be any upbeat songs? I hope so. I actually, what was the one the other one I'm going to share with you today is not upbeat. So, but there's definitely a couple already that I've recorded that have a more upbeat vibe. But you know, my songs are usually like kind of funny, sad. So, yeah. But like upbeat sounds. Would you ever do a behind the scenes of you making music? I don't know. Sometimes I think about doing stuff like that, like trying to be more available on TikTok during my recording sessions with my friend Ben, or but I think this is as close as I'm probably going to get, because when I'm in that kind of zone, it's really hard for me to also be like, okay, what do I want to show people? What do I want to, it'd have to be a little more like something where I'm not responsible for filming. You know, if it was something like, oh, someone wants to film you while you're, like, if I didn't need to be also facilitating it. Because also the idea of someone watching you, like, when you're trying to think of the right words or pick the right sounds, you kind of have to be available to try anything. And if someone's watching you, like a phone or a camera, it does change how you pick what to try, if that makes sense. So I kind of like being a little bit more in a bubble, to be honest. Will you ever go on tour again? I would love to. Touring can be expensive, but I will try to make it happen sometime soon. But I would love to tour again. I'll definitely keep doing shows here and there. Like, you've probably noticed I've been doing a lot where I like open for artists. Like, I opened for Donovan Woods, opened for Jukebox the Ghost. That's kind of nice because then I get to meet some new fans, and you just kind of like pop in as opposed to facilitating a whole, month or 2 month long tour. And you guys know acting is really important to me. It's a big part of my life, and it's pretty difficult to tour and be available for all the auditions you'd want to be, or I want to be available for. So balancing the two is always really important to me. But I feel lucky I get to do things like this with VEEPs. Okay. Do you think you'll go to the camp again? For sure. If you guys don't know, I did a really fun convention in Atlanta called the Camp, and what's cool about the Camp is they offer all these activities. So it's not a normal comic book convention where you're just, usually comic book conventions, you go in and you can get autographs and pictures and things like that. And there are some events, maybe like panels, but the Camp kind of goes a little further. They go above and beyond, and they offer like bingo night, and I think they have like, I don't know, a bunch of different contests, scavenger hunts, tours. And so my event that I offered was obviously a concert. So it was really, really fun. I got to play a concert live for all of you and meet everyone after, and it was so fun. So I'll definitely do the camp again if they ask me back. I'd love to. Okay. What's your favorite song you've ever written? My favorite song, I think probably Reasons to Stay Alive right now is my favorite song that I've written. Yeah, we'll go with that one today. But it changes, you know. I also really like easy. Would you like to go on tour in Europe? Yes, of course. I would like to go on tour in Europe. Do you sell more vinyls or CDs? You know, I really sell more vinyls now, so that's why a lot of times once we're out of the CDs, I don't do another big order. Because the vinyls do seem to go faster, and like even like record stores and stuff, they don't, you know, if I get an order from a small independent record store or something, they're not ordering CDs from me, they're ordering like 10 vinyls, 20 vinyls or something for their store. So there's really just more demand for vinyl. So if you're a CD person, that's cool. Like I have a CD player in my car, but yeah. I still have CDs though of This Is War. You can check on my website, but I still have CDs of a lot of things. Expired Love. I think Swim Team I'm out of right now, and Supporting Character I'm out of. But maybe I'll get more. It feels like there's, you know, more of a demand for it. When's your next album going to be released? You guys, it's going to be a minute because I still have to finish it. And then once you finish it, there's all these other things you have to do with like distribution. So I might get some new singles out, and I'll probably get an EP out before the end of the year, but I probably won't get an album out till next summer. Okay? But that's why you're getting the clue right here in VEEPs. What's my favorite album of yours? What's your favorite album of yours? So of my albums, I really like Supporting Character. But my favorite album is about to be my next one. Because I think I have a lot of fun, new, cool songs. Okay, do you want to hear... I feel like we have time to listen to, not the whole song, but I'm going to play you a little bit of a new song. Okay? With a few steps to the door, I am lucky. Okay, that's it. That's all you get of Goodbye Sadness. I'm really excited for that one. I'm still kind of building out the end because it's going to get all like percussion and drums and cool. So there's that. Let's see. I want to see you guys' questions. We just have like 10 minutes left. I'm going to try to play one more song for you. But yeah, let me look for your question. Someone said VEEP sessions are really cool. You guys, thank you so much for being here. I've really enjoyed doing these, and it's definitely keeping me on top of stuff because I want to give you guys, you know, I want to give you updates. We have 2 more shows left in the VEEPs concert summer series, and then I'm going to take August kind of off the internet and just try to really focus on getting this album done and get some other writing projects done. Because I don't know about you guys, but I like TikTok and Instagram, but they really mess with my brain. It makes it hard for me to focus long enough to write sometimes. I mean, if I really have something to say, I'll sit down and finish it and write it. But so this is it. You guys are getting the inside scoop. And I don't think I have any shows or any traveling in August either, so I'm really hoping August will be the time I finish a lot of the next album. But next week, I'll be coming at you from a different spot. So hold me accountable. If I'm in my kitchen for show 3, be like, Emily, I thought you were going to have your new office all set up for us to see. Okay? Would you ever do a secret sessions listening party? Yeah, for sure. but I want people there, so how secret? That's my problem when people are like, let's do a secret thing. I'm like, yeah, but yeah, secret, like only to the superest, the bestest fans. Okay, everyone's writing, will the album be released this year? Not this year. I'll have new music released this year, but I will not have a full new album. I'm going to do a very long, probably 15-song album that will be out next year, hopefully. Aw, I'm just reading your nice comments. So yeah, you guys, if you had fun at this show, hopefully I'll see you at the next one. You're going to hold me accountable that I'm going to be in my new office. Have something nice on the wall. This one gets requested a lot. This is, I wrote this in New York when I still lived in New York, and I briefly dated this boy with blue hair, and the blue hair dye would like end up on my pillowcases and around my apartment. He left a mess. I've got bruises on my body, scratches on my face, cookie crumbs, empty bottles all over my place, and my bathroom mirror seemed to lose its shine. When you leave, you always leave a little mess behind. When you leave, you always leave a little mess. Oh, I am cleaning out my cupboards, dusting off my frames, scrub my mouth with soap so I can't whisper your name, sweeping round in circles, trying to get you off my mind. When you leave, you always leave a little mess behind. When you leave, you always leave a little mess. Your cigarette smell, rolled the leather jacket taste, it lingers in the air right in front of my face. You're like a bottom marker star stamp I can't scrub off. You're like a tattered ankle bracelet I don't wanna unknot. And if you wanna come around, I'm caught. Oh, it's so early in the morning, so late at night, when you can start a little play fight. We are kissing in dark corners on your parents' floor, the kind of love that makes my knees and elbows sore, the kind of love that makes me just want more. Your cigarette smell, rolled the leather jacket taste, it lingers in the air and it stays all day. I've got a blue stained t-shirt, my scratches bleed, I'm sure everyone on the subway can see. You make a mess of me. Oh, I am usually so clean, baby, usually so sharp, but you always come around when I'm about to fall apart. I'm like a fragile house of cards and you're the small gust of wind, sweet by quite the surprise, I'm on the floor again. Your cigarette smell, rolled the leather jacket taste, it lingers in the air and it stays all day. You're like a bar marker star stamp I can't scrub off. You're like a tattered ankle bracelet I don't wanna unknot. And if you wanna come around, I'm caught. And if you wanna get me down, I'm got. And if you wanna know how much, it's a lot. Come over, are we both in town? Come over, cause I want you around. I want you to rip up my dress. I want you to make me a mess. Alright, you guys. That's it for today. Such a nice way to spend the weekend. I hope you had a great time. Thank you so much for being on VEEPs and supporting me and my music. I absolutely love writing songs, and you guys coming to this show or being active like reaching out to me on social media, buying merch, all those things really supports my ability to keep making music. And so I just so appreciate you. And if you had a good time, invite a friend. Like I said, I'm going to do 2 more shows, and then I'm taking a little August off of the internet. So for my brain, and then I'm going to come back September better than ever. So yeah, 2 more shows in July for our summer break. Hopefully I'll see you all next week. And remember to check out the merch. I think there's only like 5 of the Expired Love first editions left. So if you want one of those, get those before they're gone. And then, you know, summer boxes. I wanted to say, someone wrote in the chat beforehand about tie-dyeing the Oh Jonathan t-shirts, and I actually think that's brilliant. So, because you guys, I have so many of the white Oh Jonathan t-shirts from my Same Mistakes tour. Like, we ordered way too many. But I was like, oh, maybe I should tie-dye them, and they'd be different and they'd be special, and that could be actually like a really fun little craft project for myself. Do you guys want tie-dye Oh Jonathan t-shirts? I don't know. We'll see. Just a thought. But yeah, check out the summer boxes. And otherwise, I will see you all next Wednesday. It's on Wednesday next week instead of Friday, but I'll definitely be reminding you. Tell a friend. Let's make the last 2 really fun. Maybe the last one we'll do something extra special. Maybe I'll have a guest or something to play songs with me. Maybe Haley. You guys know Haley? If you follow me on Instagram, she's one of my best friends, an awesome bass player. So, yeah, have a great Friday and a great weekend. And thanks for being here, guys.